How's it going, everybody? Tamal here, chameleon. This is BODHI. We're going to do a 30-minute practice that's called the splits, which is half intense, half chill. Kind of like a yin-yang, but a Tamal version. Let's start in child's pose. Ground yourself with the breath. Find your sit bones tugging towards the heels so there is some length in the low back. Soften the space in the jaw and around the shoulders. Take an inhale. Hold your breath. Out of the mouth. Again, inhale deeply, holding at the top. Let it go. Go back to breathing through the nose. Find the Ujjayi. Let's reach your arms forward. Let's come onto all fours, hands and knees. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Form the table. Inhale, head lifts, belly drops. Exhale, find the cat. Upper back round, chin tucks. On your own, just like that. Just gliding through the repetitions. It's not necessarily forced or has to be fast. It's more about linking the actions with the breath. I mean, the physical practice of yoga is all about the harmonious integration of breath and movement. So that's what we're trying to carry through our theme today. And then we come to a flat, neutral back. We tuck our toes and we find a downward facing dog. If you want to fidget a little bit, go for it. I always like to mess around in the first down dog. It's like when you're hanging out with a bunch of kids, you let them just kind of squiggle around and go all crazy before you tell them to sit quietly for a little while. And from here, let's lift the right leg up. Lunge the right foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of your back foot, come up to a crescent, reach to the sky. So we sink into the front knee so it rests at 90 degrees. We soften the back leg. We scoop the tailbone under so the frontal hip points lift. The arms get straighter, so the skin of the side body gets longer. The upper outer arms start wrapping forward. And you're going to take your right hand, hold onto your left wrist, and then pull your left wrist up, and then lean to the right. So you're creating this lateral stretch, opening up the left ribs, serratus muscles, intercostal muscles, while still hugging the outer right hip to the left. Come back up to center. Untangle your hands. We'll reach your arms forward like you're going to hug someone, and then you're just going to hug yourself. Now lean forward. Warrior 3, back foot comes up. Stay heavy in the right big toe. So that's where we're dropping anchor, and there's a little bit of movement and buoyancy in that right knee. The left inner thigh is spinning up. The left heel is pulling back. We take the arms like airplane wings. Big inhale, and as you exhale, only set the hands down. Walk the hands towards the right leg, get nice and close. Maybe you slide the right hand to the right, maybe the left hand to the left, so your arms are wide. I like to cup the floor with the fingers and then dip the chest, the sternum towards the right shin bone, letting the elbows bend and flare out to the sides. Take an inhale, lift the left leg more. Exhale, set it next to right, feet together. Inhale, glance out. Then exhale, step back to plank. And let's lower through your first chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. So let's inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lunge it through. Come up, crescents. So we're sinking into that front knee. We're softening the back leg. We're taking time to scoop the tailbone under. Let the frontal hip points lift, the low belly lift. And we frame in the front ribs. We soften the shoulders. We take your left hand, hold onto your right wrist, and pull your right arm up, and then lean to the left. Hiding the left hip to the right. Come back on up, reach your arms forward, hug yourself. Lean forward. Warrior 3, back foot comes up. So as you're getting heavy in that left big toe and you're focusing on the floor, look to straighten that right leg out more. Oh. Arms go like wings. Take a big inhale and exhale. Only set the hands down. Walk your hands towards the left leg. Get close. Then take your arms wide off the mat onto the floor. Cup the earth with the fingers and then dip your chest towards the left shin bone. Take an inhale, lift the right leg more. Exhale, set it next to left. Feet together. Inhale, glands out. Exhale, step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands to your feet, to the back of your space. Open your legs wide off the mat onto the floor. Take an inhale, glance out, heart forward. Exhale, fold, arms go behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull your arms to the sky. These wide-legged forward folds are really good for opening up the hamstrings, not to mention we're getting the added benefit of stretching out the pectoralis muscles and shoulders, all the things that Camille wants right now. Switch, which pinky is in front, so you're just going to reverse the interlace. And then release your hands down. Place your right hand on the floor underneath your heart. Reach your left arm up. I like to put a bend in the right leg, but that's up to you. Big inhale. And exhale, switch. Left hand down, right arm up. If you want to put a bend in the left leg, go for it. If you need to move hair out of your mouth because it fell in your face like Camille's, go for it. Take a big inhale, and exhale, hands down, legs straight. Put a bend in your knees, roll up to standing. Step your feet together. Let's walk to the front of your mat. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, glancing out. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we got one more round of that. Come up high in the toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's lift the right leg up to the sky, lunge the right foot between the hands, drop the left knee, but keep the left toes tucked. Now take your arms up to the sky. So we'll pull our arms behind our back and interlace the fingers. Anchor the hands down for the moment so you feel your chest widen and then pull your arms back. Yep. Now lift your left knee up maybe just like an inch, a little bit. And start to exaggerate, scooping that tailbone under, and all of a sudden your legs start to tremble and shake. Keep what you have, straighten the left leg out, lean forward. Guess what? Warrior 3 again. Heavy in that right big toe. Roll the left hip down. Soften the jaw, the lips, the tongue. If you want to make this class harder, you can always go put 4 pairs of sweatpants on and a wool sweater. Arms go like wings. This time, left hand down, right arm up, twisting half moon, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. If you want to put your hand on a block, you can. Otherwise, we're kickstanding that left heel on the back wall. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, only set the right hand down. Walk your hands to the right leg, and we'll go for the traditional variation now. Right hand catches behind the right ankle and Achilles, and we draw our forehead towards the right shin. If you have your right hand behind your ankle, set it down. Inhale, lift the left leg more. Exhale, set it next to right. Feet together, inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold, squat down to the tiptoes, crow pose. Feet together, knees wide, wedge the triceps on the shins, plant the palms, lift the butt, lean forward into your elbow, stack over the wrist, and one or both feet lift. Step back, shoot back, float back. After the vinyasa, we meet in a down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Back knee drops, but the toes stay tucked. Arms come up to the sky. So we know where we're going. We take the arms behind the back. We interlace the fingers together, hopefully with the opposite pinky in front. First, the hands pull down. Then they pull back. Now pick up your knee an inch. Exaggerate the tailbone going under. Camille's worked out so much today, she's going to take like a 4-hour nap later. Eat some Reese's Puffs. Straighten the back leg out, lean forward. Warrior 3, back foot comes up. I didn't even know what a Reese's Puff was until Camille told me what it was. She's like, "You've never had a Reese's Puff?" I'm like, "What the heck is that?" It's Halloween for breakfast, basically. So take your arms like wings. Right hand down, left arm up. Twisting half moon. Get it. Take a big inhale, and exhale, only left hand comes down. Walk your hands towards the left leg, get close. Then maybe go for the traditional variation. Left hand catches behind the ankle. You draw your forehead towards the shin. And take the left hand, place it back to the floor. Inhale, right leg lifts more than exhale, right foot next to left. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold, squat down on the tiptoes. Final crow bakasana, feet together, knees wide. Wedge the triceps on the shins, plant the palms, chaturanga the arms. One or both feet lifts. So you could just step back, you can shoot back, float back. Once you finish the vinyasa, we'll meet in a down dog. This will be our final standing sequence, and we get to have a nice long cool down. So we'll lift the right leg up, and let's lunge the right foot to the outside of the right hand, pinky finger side, and then turn your back heel down. Leave your right hand where it is, left arm reaches up. Turn the left hand down, reach overhead. So we're pressing the right arm against the right leg, and that's going to help carve the right sit bone under. It turns the chest. We hug in the front ribs. Reach the left arm up. Drop the left arm behind the back. Half bind or full bind. Your call. We're leaning our shoulder blades to the right. And just let your legs cook a little bit. It's actually going to enable you to get deeper into those cool down stretches later if the muscles are warm and malleable. Think reversed warrior, and inhale, come all the way up and back. Exhale, hands come down like a cartwheel. We step back to plank and we lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. We step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Turn the back heel down. Leave your left arm where it is. Reach your right arm up. Turn the right hand down. Reach overhead. So it's like we're trying to bunch up the center of our yoga mats. That way we're dragging our heels inward energetically, and that's going to create power through the midline with that adduction. Reach the right arm up, right arm drops behind the back. Half bind or full bind, your call. So that means you're either stuffing your right fingers in the crease of your left hip, or you're taking the left arm under the left leg and you're hooking your hands together, holding onto your right wrist. Think reversed warrior, and inhale, come all the way up and back. Exhale, hands come down. We step back, we lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's lift the right leg up again. Lunge the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the left knee, release your left toes. Scoot that left leg further back. Now to start with, let's leave your left hand down, reach your right arm up. Then, if you have no knee issues or sensitivities or things that may bother that left leg, you can bend the left knee, reach back with the right hand. Maybe you catch the foot and turn your chest to the sky. Some of you will even drop down onto your left forearm at home. Big quad stretch, big hip stretch. Whenever a knee is bent up like this into your chest, you're getting into your psoas. So that right leg's doing that. Because psoas comes around the front and attaches to this little knob in your inner thighs called the lesser trochanter. If you're holding the foot, you can release it. We'll bring both hands to the inside of the right leg. You can go to your forearms there if you want, or stay on your hands. You can put your hands on blocks if it's too much. We breathe. Let's come onto your hands. Find pigeon, walk your right foot across the mat to your left, drop the right knee to the right. If you need a block or a towel underneath that right hamstring, go for it. We breathe. Let's come onto your hands. Tuck your back toes, find downward facing dog. So if you want to shake it out, pedal it out, do whatever you like. Lift the left leg up. We'll lunge the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop the right knee, release the right toes. So we start with keeping your right hand down, send the left arm up. You either stay here or you bend your right leg, you reach back with the left hand, you catch the foot and turn the chest. If you want to drop down onto that right forearm, go for it. If you're holding onto the foot, reach your left arm up, and then we set the left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Again, you either go to your forearms, stay on your hands, you can use props. We're just chilling out here. Drop into your breath again, just like we did in our child's pose in the infancy of the practice. If you're on your forearms, come onto your hands. We'll find pigeon. Walk your left foot to the right. Drop the left knee to the left. Settle in accordingly. Here for a minute. Camille's fully embracing this, as should you. Come onto your hands. Tuck your back toes, find downward facing dog. Shake it out, fidget, pedal it out, whatever you need. Let's lower to your knees. Cross one ankle over the other, sit behind your feet. Scoot forward, let's lay on your back. Cut to the chase. Hug the knees in. Take happy baby arms, go split between the legs, hold the outer edges of your feet, pull your knees down by your ribs, feet are wider than hips. If your butt is lifting off the ground, sink the sacrum into the floor. If you find that your low back is bubbling up off the mat, draw on your navel, and that should help plant the lumbar into the earth. Hug the knees to the chest. Place your forehead onto the knees. Big inhale, hold your breath, squeeze everything into one tight little ball. And then let it all go. Sprawl open, Shavasana. You've arrived. Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Prachayane Nirvasesha Sanya Vadi Vaskachadese Tarine Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Guarded Hara Shri Vasari Gurmukta Vrinda. Together, take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. Let it go. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Reanimate the body. With your eyes still shut, let's roll over to your right side. And with your eyes still closed, let's come up to seated. Sit up tall, take your hands at prayer in front of your hearts. Follow your breath. Let's bow our head. Namaste.